saw this either. Yeah, he's above us now. Oh, there he is. I got him. Yeah, he's up. This post is probably blocking him from you.
Okay.
So when you're setting up for a midfield OBS. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Instead of head, you got to head for the end of the runway.
Yes, that's right.
Otherwise, you're in the wrong position when you're midfield.
Yep.
And I really hadn't kind of figured that out. Watch my altitude.
Now, what's happening here is a lot of times we want to see that runway. We got our nose down because we're still descending. So we want to pitch that up.
The lack of traffic, Archer 624 Charlie Juliet. Left downwind for runway 9.
Nobody's home.
They've done some clearing out here since we've been here.
Oh, yeah. That big building there is St. John's Water Management. There may be more of them. I know that's a big office
there.
There
My numbers. 1500. In the white arc, first notch of flaps. Trimming for 80. There we go. Lack of traffic, Archer 624 Charlie Juliet, turning base, runway 9. Alright. Watch your airspeed. That flight director's off bugging me. 70. We're just going to do a normal one, the first one.
Okay, yep.
Turning final. For lack of traffic, Archer 4 Charlie Juliet, turning final, runway 9. Last notch of flaps, we got it. Watch your airspeed, get on the center line. I don't see there's an airplane down there. I don't see a windsock. Light on my rudders. I didn't do my landing checklist.
Fuel pumps are on. We got a little tailwind there.
That was pushing us around.
Yeah, I looked at the ground speed. We're doing like 64 on ground speed, like 55.
I guess we'll come down the other side.
Yep. What's that noise? I
don't hear it.
I heard somebody talking.
The lack of traffic, Archer 4 Charlie Juliet, clear of 9 on Charlie.
Yep, a little bit of northwest. We'll taxi down there for 27.
Down there?
Yep, and that's a jump plane just sitting there.
Is it?
Yeah.
The lack of traffic, Archer 4 Charlie Juliet, taxiing Alpha down to 29.
27.
27. All right, let's get where I'm going here. Trim for neutral. Neutral. Fuel pump's on. Lights are staying on. Mixture rich. We're good. Okay. Didn't do my landing checklist. I don't like that.
Yeah. Triggers, I call it. Try to do it every time we're on the downwind. I have to teach my instructors to do the same thing.
Oh.
We've been up here. Remember that guy was a jump pilot and he had that southern drawl or whatever? Y'all, I'm coming down.
Oh, that sound like an older guy?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I guess he's the one that crashed.
Oh, was that him?
Yeah. And, you know, my daughter said, you know him? I said, you know what? I've talked to that guy for 20 years. It's some skydive pilots can be real jerks, like at the land. They'll cut in front of you. They think they own it. But he was always, you know, really good. You know, hey, I can land behind you or whatever. I'd let him land, and thank you so much. So I've talked to him for years. I've never met him. I think it's a big loss for everybody up here.
Oh, bad. I didn't know that was him. Was bringing a plane up here.
Yeah. I think it was like a Kodiak or something, because I've seen them use Kodiak. Sometimes if they have big events planned, they lease or they borrow planes from other skydive areas.
Guess I'm going all the way to the end. I've never been down here before. It's always been the other way, out of the east. I didn't hear any of the jump plane or anything.
No, that's it right there. That's a 182. Three-bladed prop. See, he's got cowl flaps on the bottom.
Is that what that's opened up?
Yep. And now all the planes, well,
There's a lot of cars there.
Yeah, they're probably getting ready to jump.
Unicom 28 AWAS 1992. Gainesville Flight Service. Jacksonville approach. Field elevation. Oh, that's kind of neat. Yeah, we're never down at this end. We've never been at this end.
Oh, really? I thought we had. Jeez,
I don't remember it if we did. All right. Takeoff. Fuel pump is on.
Want to do a soft field takeoff? And we'll do a soft field landing.
Fullest tank. We should be on the left now. Fuel pump is still going. Fuel flow. Lights. Engine gauges are all in the green. Mixture's rich. AC is on. Seat belts, door latched. You good?
Yep.
All right. Soft field. One notch of flaps.
Yep.
Back. Here we go. Palatka traffic, Archer 4 Charlie Juliet, departing runway 27 for closed traffic. Don't see anybody out there. Don't see anybody on final. All right, we're keeping rolling. Feet off the brakes. Starting our acceleration. Right rudder. A little bit.
That's a right rudder.
Come on. Come on.
Yeah. No right rudder. take it down. There.
64. There's my obstacle.
Saturday morning.
200 feet.
Nobody here.
Clean it up. Now I can feel the wind pushing at us.
Yep.
Trim. Starting to clear up to the north.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see if this guy wants to buy the boat. I'd like there to be a little sunlight out, just because there's something about if it's gloomy, you know, everybody's mood is sort of gloomy.
Lack of traffic, Archer 624, Charlie Juliet, turning crosswind, runway 27. Lack of traffic, Archer 4 Charlie Juliet, turning downwind, runway 27. It's kind of nice you can do a tight pattern. There's nobody here.
Yeah.
Not used to that. Alright, watch your altitude. 2350. Get this thing trimmed. There we go. That means it's soft field landing.
Yep.
Soft field takeoff, soft field landing.
Yep.
It's hard to see those numbers. But there they are. 1500. There's my white arc. First notch of flaps. Trimming for 80. Lack of traffic, Archer 624 Charlie Juliet, turning base, runway 27. My RPM's dropped a little bit. Watch your airspeed. Second notch of flaps. Watch out, bird. Don't see anybody on final.
Nope. How smooth the air is.
It
Stable air. This is nice.
There's my lows. Start your turn. For lack of traffic, Archer 624 Charlie Juliet, turning final, runway 27. Alright, last notch of flaps. Get on the center line, Clark. Light on the rudder. There we go. Soft field.
Up. Get her slow with the nose up.
Center line. Look downfield.
That nose up. Up all the way to the yoke.
That wasn't too good.
Yeah. Wait. Well, let's do another one of those.
Yep. Alright, everything's in the green. There's 60. Trim. Trim, trim, trim. I'll go a little bit further out before I make my turn.
Yeah.
Have it longer to set up for it.
Yeah. Get that airspeed down, carry it.
Yeah.
You know, what happened there is we were a little high, so we took the power out, and then when we came in, we want to get it, get slowed up a little more and just let it, you know, ride in with a little bit of power. Because there's two ways to do it. They teach that there that you can go to idle and then you add power. I would rather just get it slow and just hold it with a little bit of power in there.
For lack of traffic, Archer 4 Charlie Juliet, turning crosswind, runway 27.
Today it works pretty good when it's sunny. This airplane, these low-wing airplanes, when that pavement is hot and that air is rising, it's no matter how hard you try, you'll have it just there, and then all of a sudden it's not going to land, and then bam, it just runs out of juice.
For lack of traffic, Archer 624 Charlie Juliet, turning left downwind for runway 27. Trim. $23.50. Alright, I don't see anybody out there. My number's on there.
Waycross traffic, helicopter 192 Alpha Echo is about 10 south, 2,500 for the
White Arc
01 practice approach with a full stop. Waycross.
Where's that guy calling?
Somewhere else. I use that frequency. All right. Pre-land checklist.
80.
Do that.
Got everything's on. Brakes. AC's off. Mixture's rich.
On the fullest tank. Yep.
Now we're turning. Watch your airspeed. Lack of traffic, Archer 4 Charlie Juliet, turning base, runway 27. Alright, another notch of flaps. I don't see anybody on final.
I suggest get it in slower.
Now we're 70. Lack of traffic, Archer 4 Charlie Juliet, turning final, runway 27. Now we got 66.
Yep.
Another notch of flaps.
So you want to get slower. I'll go ahead and pull that power back. And I can throw a little more trim in there. You want that nose up. We're a little heavy, you know, in your airplane. Our center of gravity, our weight is up near the front. There we go.
I'm sinking.
It's all right. Once you got it made, you want it. Yep, here we go. This looks much better, I can tell.
Watch your airspeed.
You know, just keep that tiny bit of power in there. That's it. Hold it off. Yep, hold it off. Yes, add a tiny bit of power.
Wasn't managing that right.
We just flared a little too much there. Just keep that like the dash on the horizon. Let it settle in.
Selected traffic, Skyway 5 Golf Charlie. We're 5 now. We'll be entering a left downwind for 27.
Trim. Entering a left downwind for 27. Oh, that must be this guy.
Wonder what the hell he's doing. It sounded like he said Palatka, but I'm not sure. We'll do one more, then we'll head back.
Okay.
That looked real good there, but just in you just pulled up a little much, and
A little too much.
Yep. I just hold that attitude and let it land itself.
Plus, I got to keep telling myself there's tons of runway there.
Yeah. Yes.
Black of traffic, Archer 4 Charlie Juliet, turning crosswind, runway 27. Where is that guy?
I don't know what the hell he's doing. Looks like he's going to cross.
Charlie, we're on a 2-mile base leg. Left turn for 27.
Oh, that's him over there. Okay. 2-mile base.
Yep. All right, we can turn behind.
Oh, there, I got him.
Yeah.
Black of traffic, Archer 4 Charlie Juliet. I've got the traffic in sight, turning downwind, runway 27. All right, I got him now. Right.
Oh, I got him.
Trim. Trim. Looks like he's got floats, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah, he might be an amphib. Wonder why he's so low.
Alright. Alright, landing. Seat belts, doors, brakes, fuel pumps on, bullets tank, lights, mixture rich, AC's on.
5 Hotel Charlie, turn final 27, Black.
Was that you and I down?
Huh?
Was that you and I down at Pearson who saw those float planes go by?
Yes.
Yeah.
And we didn't hear them announce shit.
Yeah. They're just...
All right. First notch of flaps. 1500, trimming for 80. That guy's on the ground. Black of traffic, Archer 4 Charlie Juliet, turning base, runway 27.
And Skyway 5 Hotel Charlie, clear the active Blacker.
Say sky lane.
Alright, second notch of flaps. I don't see anybody on final. Runway looks clear. About 70. Feel like I'm sinking. Get my turn. Black of traffic, Archer 4 Charlie Juliet, turning final, runway 27. Alright. About 66.
Yep, looking good.
Last notch of flaps. Pull some power out. Slow up. Light on my rudders.
Got your nose trimmed up. That's right.
My airspeed.
Now just pull it slightly up to the horizon. Just hold it there. Hold, see that? Hold the nose up. More back pressure. Try to put it all the way. We should have it all the way to the stop. And you can just pull it down. Yep, there you go.
There it goes.
See that?
No. All the way back.
Yeah, just let it settle in. Yep. All right, we'll head back to Flagler.
All right. We're 60.
I wonder what the heck they're going to do with all that property. Put houses there, then they'll be bitching about the noisy airport.
Or they harvested the trees and...
Yeah, but it doesn't look like they're replanting them.
You don't do that until the winter.
Oh, yeah.
While they're dormant.
Hey, that could be.
Not as... doesn't shock them as bad. Lack of traffic, Archer 4 Charlie Juliet. Climbing out, heading back to the southeast.
Marion County traffic, Cessna Skyhawk, crossing the field. Marion County, midfield. Marion County.
Marion County, that's Ocala.
Yeah, but I don't think Ocala's got a tower.
There must be a Marion County. Marion County is where Ocala is what I meant.
Right. Oh, here we go. Marion County's a little uncontrolled field. X35.
Marion County traffic, Cessna Skyhawk entering the left downwind for runway 28. Marion County.
Sounds like a heavy smoker or something, huh?
Alright, fuel pump's going off. Climb, airspeed, throttle, mixture. Olives pump 87. So we can see. Trim. Trim. KFIN Tower. Yeah, you haven't, I don't have an endorsement to go to Palatka.
Runway 28, Marion County.
You gave me an endorsement to go to St. Augustine.
Correct.
But not Palatka. And I was thinking because it's uncontrolled.
Right.
Which is fine. I like going into St. Augustine now that I've figured those guys out and what they kind of look for. There's a golf course down there.
I know my dad did come up here and played years ago before he passed away. He said it was a nice little course. And what was it? He came up here one time. John Daly was going to be here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I thought I saw him on some golf show as a commentator.
John Daly?
Yeah.
He's so funny looking now. Got that big white beard.
Yeah, you said you knew him, right? Or you know?
No, I don't. Not John Daly.
I did like to watch him play golf, though.
Yeah.